The art of questioning is well known to be at the heart of many major discoveries. Then, why did most of us have stopped asking questions? Hi, The Lonely Bookany here. In this video, we're discussing the importance of questioning, formulating better questions, and how to apply questioning in our lives. Ideas inspired by the book A More Beautiful Question by Warren Berger. So, why did we used to ask so many questions at the age of 4? And why suddenly, as we grow up, we become less curious and stop asking questions? One reason can be that our school system emphasizes on discipline and memorization, which leaves us little space to ask questions. And by the time we become adult, most of us have lost our ability to ask effective questions. The importance of questioning. We live in a world where asking naive questions starting with why can be seen as foolish or disrespectful. For this reason, people try to convince themselves that they know, and often, they overestimate their knowledge or become less curious about new ideas or new possibilities. Whether you're in business, at school, or working for an organization, asking questions has proven to spark breakthrough ideas and inspire innovations. And asking a sequence of questions as we look for an answer have the power to reveal more than what we were looking for. And it also allows us to break free from familiar thought patterns or assumptions, which opens the gate to our imaginations. As we know, not all questions are made equal. The author defines a beautiful question as an ambitious yet actionable question that begins to shift the way we perceive or think about something, and that might serve as a catalyst to bring about change. Formulate more beautiful question by using why not, what if, and how. By asking why, we step back before moving forward, because it helps us identify the problem. It might sound childish, but a good trick is to ask 5 consecutive why, get to the bottom of a complex issue. We can also use why not to challenge the status quo and force ourselves to rethink the way things are done, and that can lead to great innovations. Just like how Polaroid came alive when a little girl asked her dad, why doesn't the camera spit out the picture right after it's taken? To find solutions, start by asking what-if questions. It allows us to think about ideas that are sometimes very strange or completely false. But the beauty of it is that it welcomes ideas that are outside the box. What if also involves the ability to combine ideas. We can see it as a mix and match happening in our mind. New ideas doesn't have to be totally original. Most of the time, they involve connecting existing one in a creative and useful way. Next time, instead of brainstorming, try question storming. Identify the problem with why and use what if before each statement. The last and probably the hardest question is asking how. Tons of ideas has been generated on the what if stage. And to start working on the solution, you have to start narrowing it down. So take action on a couple of ideas and try them out. Try to converge towards the one deemed worthy. One of the best ways to share an idea is to test it out at how do I get started? Taking a step back to ask ourselves some questions and answer them honestly will give meaning to our actions. Whether it's in business or in your personal life, there's nothing.
English Chapter Why. Hi children, today we are going to learn a wonderful poem named Why. Can you tell me why do we ask questions? Because we are always curious to know more and more. Do we get answers to all questions? No. How are questions useful in our life? We get information when we ask questions. Do we think critically without questions? No. Which 6 WH words are used to frame questions? Why, what, where, which, who, when. Very good. Here you have to insert proper question words to complete the questions to get the expected answer given in the bracket. How, when, where, what, who, whose, which, why. Dash is the capital of Maharashtra. What? Dash is your school located. Where? Dash is your examination going to begin. When? Dash does the old man walk? How? Dash color is your favorite? Which? Dash teaches you English? Who? Dash, are you late to school? Why? Dash, pen have you borrowed? Whose? Well done. Now let's start with the poem. I know a curious little boy who is always asking why. Why this, why that, why then, why now? Why not, why by and by? He wants to know why wood should swim. Why lead the marble sink? Why stars should shine and winds should blow? And why we eat and drink? In this stanza, the poet is talking about a boy who is very curious to know everything. He keeps on questioning. He is curious to know why wood swims but lead in marble sink, and why stars shine and wind blows, and what is the need for us to eat and drink. Coming to next stanza. He wants to know what makes the clouds and why they cross the sky. Why sinks the sun behind the hills? And why the flowers die? He wants to know why wind should come from out the billow's nose. Why pop guns should go pop and why the ocean ebbs and flows. Here the boy wants to know how the clouds are formed and why they travel in the sky. He is curious about sunset. He wants to understand why the flowers perish. He wants to understand the functioning of the bellows and pop guns. He is curious about the sea tides. And why boys cannot fly. Why steam comes from the kettle spout and rain falls from the sky. He wants to know why coal should burn and not a bit of stone. How seeds get in the apple core and marrow in the bone. In the above lines, the poet says the boy wants to know why fish have gills and why boys cannot fly. Why steam comes from the kettle spout and why rain falls from sky. Why coal should burn and stone does not. How seeds get in the core of an apple and how marrow is found inside the bone. Coming to next stanza. He wants to know why ice should melt, why spiders eat the flies, why bees should sting and why the yeast should make the dough to rise. Some of his whys are not too hard to answer if you will try, but other no one ever yet has found the reason why. Here the poet says that the boy is curious about melting ice, spiders eating flies, bees stinging, yeast helping to rise the dough. He concludes by saying that there are answers to most of his whys, but some of. Is the little boy really curious? How do you know it? Yes, he is. He asks questions about whatever he sees. What does the boy want to know about clouds? The boy wants to know what makes the clouds and why they cross the sky. What blows out of bellows? Wind. What helps the dough to rise? Yeast. Well done. Now let's find proper action words for the following things. Wood. Swim. Marbles. Sink. Stars. Shine. Winds. Blow. Sun. Sinks. Flowers. Die. Ocean. Flows. Fish. Have. Rain. Falls. Ice. Melt. Bees. Sting. Very good. Now it's